Virtual Vanguard Productions. Welcome to Cooking in the Dark, connecting communities through yummy food. Well, I'm blind and often am cooking in the dark. Most folks I know cook in the dark because they don't know where their food comes from. This show is dedicated to shedding light on the people and the places where our food is produced, right here in Colorado. We're going to change the way you think about food, one bite at a time. Today on Cooking in the Dark, we meet Adian Miller, food historian and author of Soul Food and The President's Kitchen Cabinet. We're going to prepare his favorite meal, Cajun catfish, collard greens, and hibiscus aid. So, Adian, I'm really excited to cook these greens with you, and you're going to teach me a little bit about what we have here and the traditional way of preparing them. But before we do that, I do want to ask you if you wouldn't mind wearing a blindfold and kind of spend a little bit of time preparing this wonderful meal from my perspective.
So you want me to wear a blindfold as we cook?
I thought so, yeah. What do you
Wow,
think?
that'll be a first. All right, so this will be a soul food. I don't know, maybe it'll be a soul food first. All right,
Okay.
well, I'm happy to do it.
All right, here it is.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, which way is it? Oh, this way. Okay.
So I just wanted to mention that if at any time when we're cooking you are uncomfortable, feel free to take it off. This is just something to sort of see what it is like to prepare a meal without vision.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So what are we making first?
So we're gonna make mixed greens, and this is a staple of soul food cuisine. Because if you go back to West Africa, greens were a central part of the diet. Mm-hmm. And most people know about collard greens and kale. And kale has been really discovered in the last 10 years. And I tell people who are now eating kale, I'm like, well, welcome to the party, because African Americans have been eating it for about 3 centuries.
Yeah,
but
and
anyway,
it is a superfood.
It is a superfood.
Exactly. I love kale.
Yeah. So, you ready to start?
I sure am. I can't wait.
All right, cool. So the first thing you do is we're going to get a big pot.
Okay.
Because greens take up a lot of volume. They cook down, but they just take up a lot of volume when they're fresh and just cut.
Exactly.
So what I do is I create basically a meat stock.
Okay.
So we have our salt pork here.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to put it in our pot.
Okay.
And then I also take an onion.
Uh-huh. We
And
prepared those a little bit earlier, so we were mise en place,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh. And then a couple of cloves of garlic, unless you're a real garlic-aholic like you.
Yes, I am.
So
I
we
really
have
love garlic.
So we might have, what, 4 cloves here?
Well, maybe a little more.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah, I did that. Now that you're blindfolded, maybe you don't remember what I did, but there are
No.
quite a few, maybe like 6 or could be even 8.
All right. Do you want to go ahead and drop these in there? Or
Yeah,
okay.
just hold. You don't want them chopped up. Okay, I have a little bit left over. I don't want to forget any of them.
Okay. All right.
Right?
And then the last bit that I use ground pepper flakes.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, you put these on pizza and things
right,
like that.
the crushed red peppers.
Yeah.
I love those.
So we're just going to put a couple shakes to start.
Okay. I'm pretty heavy-handed with those.
Yeah, you know, when you're making it for a group of people, you just never know how much
Yeah.
people are sensitive to spice.
Yeah.
So once we have this, all of these, our meat and then our garlic and onion in the pot, and then we're just going to add enough water to cover the meat.
Okay.
And then we're going to boil it. All
Okay.
right. Okay, so you feel the greens here?
Uh-huh.
So we have 2 types of greens.
Right.
So the greens that are the broader leaf.
And
those-
flat.
And
They're
flat. Those are collard greens.
Okay.
Okay. And then the green here that is curlier, that's kale.
Okay.
Okay.
Isn't some kale flat though?
I'm sure there's so many varieties of kale nowadays.
Okay. All right.
All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna strip greens the old-fashioned way.
What does that mean?
So before, when people didn't have knives or other things, what they would do is they would take the green and they would feel along the back spine. So you see
Okay.
from the stem how it goes up. And then what you do is you fold it and then you just strip down that spine.
Oh.
And then you take the spine off and just put it on the side. And then once you have that, you just fold the leaf over on itself and you just start tearing into smaller pieces.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, so just kind of bite-sized pieces.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Okay, here's a bowl.
All right, so just put those in there.
Gorgeous. Oh, wow. That is huge.
Right, so this is
But
all...
they're going to really shrink a lot, right?
They're correct, that's correct. They're a lot of volume right
But
now.
not like spinach. I mean, spinach just falls apart into nothing.
No, it's not going to fall apart into nothing.
Oh, wow. This
and-
is so good.
So when you're cooking collards and kale, the tougher greens, you know, you're going to do it for about 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
But you just want to cook them till they're tender. A lot of people overcook their
I know,
greens.
that's why
where
people
they're
don't like vegetables.
Yeah, they're falling
overcooked,
apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's really why.
Oh, here's another cool thing.
Uh-huh.
So the liquor or the broth that is created when you make greens like this, they call it pot liquor.
Oh, that's interesting.
But it has nothing to do with getting your drink on.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
It's an old term for just kind of broth, an old
Ooh.
British term.
A British term?
Yeah.
A
They would
pot
say pot
liquor.
liquor,
Oh,
but people spell it pot liquor like L-I-K-K-E-R.
So we're back over here doing hibiscus.
All right, so we have here some hibiscus flowers.
Oh,
So we put the hibiscus into the boiling water. Okay, I think that's cool. All right, and then we're gonna have 2 tablespoons of chopped ginger.
wow, I can smell that already. Is this your ginger?
Yes. All right, so this is about 2 tablespoons.
Okay.
And you like gingery?
I love ginger, and
Okay.
it's so good
This
for you.
is probably more than we
Go right
usually need,
ahead.
but we're just gonna put it all
You know,
in.
ginger, garlic, all that. I'm really crazy about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. You like strong.
I like bold, big and bold. Everything should be big and bold.
All right. So then we have our ginger in there, and then we're
smells
going to add
good.
our sweetener.
Okay.
And your sweetener can be, no, not the olive oil. Okay, honey. So the sweetener can be sugar. It can be agave, any sweetener you want. I like using honey.
Okay.
All right.
So this is local honey that I have in my own little honey pot.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, if we were back in the old days where you had big glass jugs of honey or
Right.
molasses, or we would measure by wallops.
What?
Wallops.
What's a wallop?
You know, you
Did
pour
you
it.
say wallop?
A wallop. So you pour it, and you hear whoop, whoop, whoop,
Oh, I get it.
and that's
okay.
a way to measure.
So how many wallops do you need?
Well, this one's not going to wallop, I don't think. This honey pot.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, okay, I'm going to put that much in.
We can have more later if we need
Right,
it,
exactly. We'll just
Okay.
check it. You're supposed to sweeten the taste.
Yeah.
All right. And then we just let this cool and let the flavors meld. So we're going to let this get to room temperature.
Okay.
And then when we get
I can put it over here on my other cutting board.
Yes, please do that.
Okay.
And then once that gets to room temperature, we're going to add some lemon, or I'm sorry, some lime.
Uh-huh.
We're going to add some lime, and then we're going to refrigerate it.
Oh, all right. That sounds yummy.
Yeah. All
Okay.
right. Okay, now the last thing that we need to cook is the catfish.
Okay.
Okay. With our catfish, what we're going to do, and this is such an easy recipe, is we have 2 catfish fillets here.
Okay.
And all we're going to do is we're going to take some olive oil, and we're just going to drizzle it. Now I have no idea how much is coming out.
Well, you can put it through your fingers
Oh, really?
and feel it.
There it goes.
Yeah.
All right, since your fingers are dry, I'm going to let you
Okay.
do the next part.
Okay. And what is the next part?
The next part is after you coat it with olive oil,
Uh-huh.
we're just going to sprinkle some of my favorite Creole spice on here. So we've got this packet.
Uh-huh. Where
Once
is
I
that?
find it. Oh, here it is. All right,
Is it open?
it is open.
Do we put all of it?
No.
Oh.
So if you want to just take like a pinch and sprinkle it around, I'll
well,
hold the pouch.
how about if I, just a pinch?
Yeah. Well, you're going to do several pinches.
Yeah, I'm gonna, okay, here, I got some.
Okay.
Here you go.
Am I in your way? Oh, you
No.
got it? All right.
Okay, I'm gonna sprinkle this all over.
Yes.
Okay, so this is what I do.
You
I
like?
put it between my hands,
Uh-huh.
so hopefully it's pretty even.
All right.
That's one side. I don't know. Maybe
I
would
can
you-
smell it.
Should we do more?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you like it
pour in
spicy,
my, I
right?
do. Just pour it in my hands.
Tell me when to
My
stop.
hands are here.
Tell me when to stop.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the spicier the better. I mean, I want it to just rock and roll. you know, in my mouth, like an explosion of flavor.
All right, fair enough. Let's just make sure. Okay.
Does that feel right?
Mm-hmm.
Smells really good.
Yeah,
Oh
it
my
does.
gosh, I'm gonna make this, a lot. A
Okay.
lot.
So now we have our low broil going, right? Or our broil going. So now we're just going to put this on the cooking sheet that we have.
Okay.
So all we're gonna do is just lay the fish on the cooking sheet, because that olive oil marinade gives us a nice little, you don't have to worry about spray painting it, or spray painting it, spray coating it. Okay.
Oh, I would never do that.
Well, some people do that so it doesn't stick.
Okay, well, it's not gonna stick now.
All right, now we're gonna put it in the oven,
Okay.
okay?
Perfect. It smells like it came from a Cajun restaurant.
Wait, are you saying you didn't think I had skills?
Yeah,
Is
no,
that what you're-
I knew, but it's really real.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and pour this.
Oh.
So do you have your mittens? I don't know if that pan is
No,
still
it's not hot anymore.
It's not hot?
Okay, you want me to pour it?
Yes, into the string. Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yep, just do
I'm
it
just
all.
gonna go.
Yep.
Yikes. Okay.
Smell that ginger?
Oh man, smell it.
This smells good.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we did it.
All right.
Maybe there's stuff in the bottom.
Oh, that's cool. As long as the liquid. No, that's all right. Well, it's completely turn it over.
Okay,
Yeah.
hang on. All right.
Okay. So then I'm gonna go to the sink and take this strainer out.
And I should come with you, right?
All right. Yeah.
I think,
See how
That's
beautiful
cool.
that looks? Now, there's one more step we have to take
oh,
before we do all of that.
All right, what is that?
We have to cut our limes, and then we're gonna squeeze lime.
In the glass?
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cut this, so I'm gonna make sure I don't cut myself.
Right, that wouldn't be good.
Yeah. And then we just take that lime, cut it in half, and then where our pitcher is, we're just gonna squeeze.
Oh,
better?
that smells great. Can I cut mine?
Sure.
I'm gonna cut it differently because I think it should be on the side of the glass. Don't you like them on the side of the glass? You can squeeze it in your own cup.
Well, you can do that. Now, if you want to be old school, you can just drop the lemons in there and let them sit.
The lime?
I keep saying lemons.
I know, I have lemons if you want.
No, we want lime.
Okay.
You can take the limes and just drop them in, or you can discard them.
It's
or
kind of like a
compost them.
sangria then, huh?
Yeah. So you want me to drop the limes in the pitcher, or
Go ahead.
set them aside?
Yeah, try them in there. Throw them in there because then it'll be like steeping more.
Okay. This is
And
like.
then we can have one on the side of the glass.
Yeah. Okay.
So you get them both. Look,
Right.
feel that. Up.
Yeah.
Feel the lime on the side.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
See?
Ah,
It's cute,
gotcha.
right?
All right. So you want to taste it?
I've never tried this before.
All right.
Could you put like tequila in there and vodka?
Vodka could work.
Right.
Rum. I don't know about
Oh,
tequila.
rum probably, huh?
Rum would work really well.
But okay, well, we'll do that another day. Okay, so you're gonna pour, and I'll tell you when. Okay.
Okay.
So find the glass. Okay, put it down so the glass is here. Yeah. Okay, go.
Can we stop?
Not yet. Keep going. So I have my finger inside the glass.
Okay.
So keep going. Or you want to just give me half a glass?
No, I'm just.
Oh, there you go. Good.
Try not to spill.
Right. No, you did perfect. So I'll drink out of one side, you drink out of the other.
Okay. Not at the same time, though, right?
Well, we could get 2 straws and do that.
Yeah, we could.
I have them. So I'm going to open the straw. Here's 1 straw for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you can mix it like. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Wow,
Isn't that tasty?
that is awesome.
And it hasn't even the full effect because, if you steep it overnight and let the ginger and hibiscus flowers continue to flavor it, it's a richer taste. But this is good.
That is amazing, and it's not too much honey, huh?
No, I'm surprised.
You were worried about that.
I was very worried.
Okay, here is the catfish.
All right.
And you can plate that. It's hot, the pan's hot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to
Okay.
feel for the catfish.
Okay.
I feel fish.
Yeah, and it really smells perfect.
It's not.
Wow.
Okay. I
Just
think
use your fingers.
I think
That's
okay.
the
Because I
way
think
to
I'm
do it.
butchering it.
Okay,
That's what it felt like. At least.
okay.
Okay. There's one
And the other one is up.
up here. Okay. Here's the other one. So what I normally do when I serve this, is,
I'm gonna move this to the sink.
okay, is I actually cut it in half. Okay.
Okay,
So if
here
you want to
go.
feel for the middle there, yeah. Okay. Let me just. So I'm thinking like right here, and if it's done, it should just cut through very easily. And then you'll have halves to keep.
Okay, 4 pieces. This is actually the first time I'm ever eating a catfish.
What?
I know.
Do you feel like something's been missing in your life? All right. So we're gonna put our greens down first.
Okay.
So we've got
Oh,
this.
I'm excited. They smell so good.
Yeah. Then we're gonna get some of our catfish. So I'm just gonna put a quarter of the catfish on here.
Okay.
Oops. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Okay. All right.
Ooh.
So you have your fork.
I do, and let me give you a fork.
Thanks.
Okay, so before we go for our taste, why don't you take off your blindfold and tell me, how did you do?
Horrible.
No way, man!
I put the fish right on top of the green. I mean,
That's how it's done these days.
okay, if we're gonna do an architectural gastronomy, like in a restaurant, yeah. I still messed
Probably
this up.
too big. No, you didn't. Oh my God.
So you actually like catfish now? Mm-hmm. Nice, isn't that?
Really good. Let me take another bite.
No, but this came out well.
Didn't it? Mm-hmm. Right?
Yes.
Anybody can do this.
Anybody can do this.
Yeah. Even if you're blindfolded.
Even if you're blindfolded.
Well, thank you very much.
All right, thank you
That
for
was a
having me
lot
on
of
your show.
fun.
And this was a soul food first for me. So.
It was my first too. I really enjoyed it. Our intern on Cooking in the Dark, Ashley Kim, shows us there's more to soul food than American soul food. She shows us how to make Korean soul food. I am so excited to be here today because it's my pleasure to bring one of our interns, Ashley Kim, here to join me and teach me about how Korean barbecue happens. Now, Ashley, you are Korean, right?
Yes, I am.
You're Ashley Kim.
Yep.
You're an undergraduate student in the comm department at the University of Colorado, Denver.
Yep.
Okay, and we are at the Seoul Barbecue Restaurant in Havana. You know, on Havana, excuse me, in Aurora, Colorado. And one of the interesting things about Aurora, Colorado that I really appreciate is it's one of the most diverse communities and cities in all of
definitely.
America, right? I think we speak about 133 languages here in the Aurora public school system. So, I mean, that's really kind of remarkable. Has a lot of challenges, but it also brings a lot of opportunity. And Ashley, your dad, we were mentioning earlier, is a former U.S. Army Ranger.
He is, yeah. It's pretty impressive.
It is impressive because we know those Rangers are very elite,
Yes,
you know?
they are, yeah.
Yeah, they do all kinds of crazy things. Like they jump out of a perfectly good airplane and do stuff. But thank goodness for that. So I thought what was really exciting about today is that normally we're with a chef. Today we are the chef. And what we have is a properly, perfectly prepared mise en place
Exactly.
cooking space with traditional and very popular Korean food items. I'm excited to learn about your traditional kind of cooking together. And what are we going to prepare here today?
So today we have 3 different kinds of meat. We have a samgyeopsal, bulgogi, and kalbi. And the bulgogi and kalbi are both beefs, and the samgyeopsal is a pork belly. So all the meat comes out raw, and then you have a grill on the table, and you get to grill it all yourself. So it's really fun.
Okay, So you know what we do on the show.
Yep.
We ask our
I do
chefs
know.
to blindfold each other, right?
Yeah.
And since this was your idea and your restaurant choice location, well, Ashley, I really appreciate the fact that you're willing to be such a sport with me today. And you know, again, like I say all the time, it's not what it's like to be blind, but it will give you an opportunity to spend a little bit of time in my world and see what it feels like to eat and really connect to your food without looking at it and really relying on the other sensory modalities that you have. So, but also, if at any time you're uncomfortable, feel free to always take it off, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So do you remember where everything is?
Nope.
Okay, that happened really fast. Okay, so you're gonna have to feel.
Okay. Oh God. Okay, so we're gonna start. You wanted the pork belly?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know where I am.
Feel. Just feel. I don't know
touch
either.
the raw meat with my hand.
It's okay, you can wash later.
Okay.
Do you want me to move?
No, you're good.
Okay.
I don't even know if I'm like even close by.
Use your other hand
Okay.
to orient yourself. Go ahead. Do you know what they
Nope.
feel
I
like?
have no idea where my hand is.
Okay, let's do it together.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
So do you know how meat feels?
Kinda. I know how this meat feels.
Well, like the difference between the beef, because you had two beefs and,
Yeah.
and a pork. But you know what's really going to be key is
This
after
is
you
so hard. But I can definitely smell more like
right
I can
instantly.
Feel, yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
isn't that
I
weird?
can definitely smell a lot better.
So just throw it on there.
Just stuck my finger in something.
Don't
too.
worry about it. Just
I don't know.
okay. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm
you're
using
gonna
my
do
fingers.
it? Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing. All right, this is crazy, man. Okay.
I don't know what I'm
Oh
doing.
God.
Oh,
Okay. Now,
I am gonna look to make sure that we're doing the right thing. Okay, so that's not the right meat that you wanted, but we can still
well,
cook
we'll
it.
just use it.
Do you want to just start with this one that we have? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So now we just have to wait for it to cook.
You only put one kind on at a time?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Typically, yeah.
I was gonna
You
cover
were like
the
trying to do it
whole-
all.
Yeah. I was gonna throw the whole thing on there
Yeah.
and just see what happens. So how are we gonna know?
How are we gonna know when it's done?
Yeah,
I
I mean,
don't know,
I
you
always
just kind
know
of
by
feel it in your
smell.
bones, I guess.
I smell it. Okay, well, it's skinny. It's thin. It's very thin.
Yeah, it is
So
really
you
thin.
can turn it, I think.
I don't know if I'm picking it up. Oh, I think I am. I can. You think that after doing this for so many, like, after doing
Your
this
whole
over and over
life.
again, yeah, I've done this my
is
whole
your
life, and I
tradition.
cannot do it right now.
But you're having fun.
I'm having a lot of fun, yeah.
Okay, right? So we don't try this at home
No,
without
don't,
supervision.
Don't do this at home without being able to see. It's dangerous. Okay.
Okay, then what?
I don't know. We're just waiting for it to cook.
Do you need what are you gonna do when it's done cooking?
We take it off, and then usually we have these little plates in front of us, and then you can just put it on the plate. And then usually what I do is, like, my mom and dad will usually cook for me when we're at Seoul Barbecue, and they'll just put it on my plate, and then I'll just like make my own lettuce wrap while they're cooking all the meat.
Well, that's why you don't know what you're doing, because
Yeah.
your
Well,
mom
I've
and
done it
dad
before.
are
I've
always
seen them
doing it
do
for
I do
you.
it sometimes too. I've been better at doing it and letting them eat instead, you know.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I think I can do this.
Okay.
Maybe.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I'm getting way too much meat right now, or I might not even be.
Well,
getting
you
any.
never know. See, that's what's weird.
Okay, I think I got it.
Okay.
Oh, I got a big piece of meat.
All right. Well, there you go.
And then I just wrap it up, and then.
But it's easy to find your mouth, right?
So good.
Mm.
It never gets old.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take my blindfold off of that.
That's good.
The meat.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, Ashley, it's really great to be here with you today. And I was just kind of wondering, aside from this being the best college course you ever took in your whole life, and really it has been an adventure all semester. And it's really been a pleasure to have the opportunity to work with you. And, you know, we've learned a lot from you. You've learned from us, but we learned from you. You know, that's the thing about education, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lifelong learning.
Yeah.
We are always learning, and we're sharing, and we're communicating together. So what was it like being blindfolded?
It was just so hard, and I just didn't expect it to be so difficult. But it was also really cool because I did feel like my senses were amplified in other ways. So like I could smell more and I could hear better, and yeah, it's interesting what happens when you take away one of your senses.
Well, Ashley, it's really been a privilege to work with you.
It has
to
been
meet
such
your
a privilege
family,
to work with you too.
and I really appreciate you taking the time to be with us.
Thank you for
today.
having me.
Thanks. Let's eat.
All right, let's eat.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today. This program was brought to you by the generous support of Virtual Vanguard Productions. If you'd like more information about Cooking in the Dark, visit us at cookinginthedark.today or visit us at rockymountainpbs.org.